can't hear you now. I can't hear you at all.
Took some time off because things were happening in real
there
life.
It is.
Oh, what? Was that delayed?
No, I couldn't hear anything at all. But continue.
Fuck. Yeah, we were off because things were happening in real life, and my name is motherfucking Big Black.
And I'm your boy Scam Dollar.
Woo!
What's going on?
Chillin', man. Tired as fuck, but you know how it is, dog. Niggas got wrestling and shit, so.
Yep.
Okay, it's about me.
Got some wrestling.
Wrestling.
So Dynamite.
Word to your mother.
Oh yeah. Dynamite kicked off with Owen Hart Foundation. The first round of that tournament kicked off. They had Adam Cole taking on Dax Harwood. It's a great wrestling match.
It was.
You know me, I've been on the FTR bandwagon as of late, so I was loving this
Same
one.
daily. Hell yeah.
The Dax, he had a nice, it was like a corkscrew crossbody off the second rope. I think he got like a 2 count, and then he went for another one, but he got caught with a super kick. He got taken out.
Yeah.
He stopped one Panama Sunrise, and then reversed another one, where he like rolled out of it and then hit a pile driver, but only got a 2 count on there. But then locked in the sharpshooter. But due to the quote-unquote damage he sustained throughout the match to his ribs, he couldn't hold it.
Yeah.
So he had to bail. And that's when Adam Cole pushed him off the ring apron to the outside. And remember, he had that weird.
Yeah, that was
dive.
so fucking awkward. Yeah.
When I rewatched it, I was calling it the dolphin dive, where he just like dove to the outside. It was mad funny.
Nothing but garbage.
But once he did that shit, he laid into the outside. He almost didn't make it back in for the 10 count, but got in at the last second. Then Adam Cole locked in the sharpshooter. Dax tried to fight out of it, but Adam Cole pulled him to the middle of the ring, and Dax had to tap. So Adam Cole moved on to round 2, and he faces the winner of Darby Allin and Jeff Hardy, which was the main event of Dynamite. So we'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah.
Then we had CM Punk full heel mode out there in Long Island.
Yeah.
For this week's Dynamite. Came out with the Islanders Tavares jersey.
That's what it was, yeah.
And Tavares is notorious there for basically bailing on the team for a payday.
It's fucking business. Fuck him.
Yeah. So that's why he did that shit. But we had Hangman on commentary for this match because, they got their title match coming up at the pay-per-view. And then Johnny Hungy was taking on Punk. So Johnny Hungy was in his hometown.
Yeah, that's right. But, he's from Long Island until that episode.
He came down. He showed Q from the Practical Jokers Mad Love when he came down to the ring. Because he was sitting at ringside.
I need that in here.
Silver was able to hit a nice 3 kick combo, like 3 back-to-back kicks, back-to-back kicks, and then the brain buster, but was only able to get to 2. He slipped up on I think it was like a tornado DDT off the second rope.
Yeah,
and he ended up catching it. He ended up catching it, but it was a little sloppy on the landing.
Yeah.
But he still was able to pull something off after the little slip up. But then, so throughout, as the match continued, Punk was like laying on the ring apron and just like grilling Hangman. And then he ends up getting up and then hitting Johnny Hungy with the fucking buckshot lariat, which pissed off Hangman.
So good.
So Punk picked up the win with the buckshot, and then Hangman was pissed, walked down to the ring, and they got face to face, started talking shit. Punk said that Hangman's taking everything too personal because it's just business for him. Yep. And then said that Hangman's going to shake his hand whether he's unconscious or not. And then he put his hand out for Hangman to shake it, and Hangman flipped him off and then walked off. Very stone cold like. But yeah, so that was that.
Yeah, you're just filling my head up with mad sound effects. that I need to download.
What?
Even the glass shattering, like all that shit. It's so crazy. Word.
Next, we had Tony Nese taking on Dan Hausen in Dan Hausen's in-ring debut, which lasted
Yeah, it was
all of
what
3 minutes, 2 minutes.
If that. Yeah, it was so
But
short.
Tony Nese didn't get an entrance. He was already in the ring. Dan Hausen
Which
came
was
down.
weird as shit. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, the entire match was Tony Nese flexes in front of Danhausen. Danhausen tries to curse Tony Nese. Mark Sterling distracts the ref. Tony Nese takes out Danhausen, hits him with a running knee, and then it's over. And he pins him. It's over.
Yep.
And then after that, Mark Sterling grabs the mic, starts talking shit. Tony Nese hits Danhausen with another knee.
Yeah, it was.
And then he went to line him up for the third knee with the knee pad taken down, so you know it's serious. And that's when Hook's music hit. So that Hook came, not running down. He
nonchalantly made his way to the ring.
Took a stroll down to the ring.
Hey, for real, bro.
And chased off Sterling and Nese. And then Danhausen put his hand out, trying to make friends with Hook like he's been trying to do. And Hook finally shook his hand and walked off.
Can't wait.
So fucking Hookhausen is official.
Can't wait.
Can't wait. Seriously, dog. That shit is so fucking tight. We've been calling it for a while now, and it's kind of, I can't even fucking talk. Finally come to fruition. And that shit's fucking tight.
What's funny is that on the replay, obviously we heard the big pop when we were watching originally. They got a big pop when they did that shit. But there's a few people at ringside who were not happy
I saw that
when they shook hands.
I saw that shit. Heavy.
One lady looked devastated. She was like,
fucking like, what the fuck is going on? Like, yo, this is it.
After that, we had a conditions stipulation segment and a contract signing between MJF and Wardlow.
Oh yeah.
Where Wardlow came down, handcuffed, no music, and his fucking title card on the screen says "Boo Wardlow," and then
booing his ass.
So he gets to the ring, and then it goes into a fake Dark Side of the Ring like trailer.
Yo, that shit promo. Was so funny.
Narrated by Jericho, who even like made a quick little joke like, "What am I doing this fake shit for MJF? Wait, how much is he paying?" And then he fucking continues.
Right.
But yeah, then they had it featured Taz, Jake the Snake, and legendary fucking what do they call jobbers. Yeah, but he was a major jobber back in the day too. Barry Horowitz, yo.
That shit was great.
Calling Wardlow a jobber. That shit was mad funny.
Shit was fucking hilarious, yo.
Yeah, but that was a great segment. Even had Wardlow laughing when they came back to the ring. He had a smile on his face.
Yeah, no, that shit was fucking funny.
But
especially if you knew like wrestling history too, like that shit.
Yeah, that shit was mad funny.
So good.
But so MJF eventually made his way to the ring. Did the whole before he started the whole contract signing thing, the stipulations. He told the crowd not to boo Wardlow to let him speak, and he kept like winking at the crowd. And he's like, "I don't want you to boo him mercilessly." And he just starts winking. Wardlow didn't even get a word out in this shit. But so they ended up saying the stipulations are, and I believe this happens at the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
I think both of them happened at the pay-per-view, but he has to get 10 whips, 10 like a whipping with 10 lashes. Then he has a cage match with Shawn Spears with MJF as the referee.
Yep.
And then if he wins that, he gets a match with MJF. And I would assume that would be either down the line. I don't know if they would do that all in one pay-per-view, because that's a lot.
I mean, they can get that done, and then the pay-per-view would be him versus MJF, because that's what the 29th. So we got.
Yeah, but I think they said it at the pay-per-view, so I don't know. Maybe.
No, I think they're like them. I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. But that cage match, boy, I am looking fucking forward to that shit.
That shit would be dope.
Yeah.
But so Wardlow agreed and he went to sign the contract, but he couldn't because he was handcuffed. So MJF told them to uncuff him. And so they uncuff him. Wardlow signs the contract, takes out all of the security guards, and then takes out Sean Spears with one shot, grabs MJF, but then Mark Sterling ended up sacrificing himself for MJF to get away.
Oh, shit.
And then Mark Sterling got powerbombed through a table.
Through the fucking table.
Oh, snap!
That's a good lawyer. Next up, we have the FTW Championship. Ricky Starks defending against Jungle Boy.
Yep.
This was a good match.
Yeah,
Jungle Boy had I mean, we got a lot, so I'm gonna try to speed through this, but Jungle Boy had Starks locked up in the snare trap. Starks was literally able to get 2 fingers on the rope to break up the hold. And then Starks tried to grab the belt to cheat, I'm assuming, I guess we're supposed to assume, but Swerve Strickland came running down and prevented that from happening. And then while the ref was distracted with Swerve trying to kick him out of ringside, Jungle Boy rolls up Ricky Starks, has him beat for like a 7 count.
Yeah.
By the time the ref gets in the ring, though, Ricky Starks reversed shit and ended up hitting Jungle Boy with the Rochambeau and picking up the win, defending his belt. So Swerve inadvertently caused Jungle Boy to lose that match. After the match, Christian Cage and Luchasaurus shoulder checked their way past Swerve, which then caused Keith Lee to come down. So then, like, all 3 teams were just kind of like facing off against each other. So probably some kind of triple threat for the belts. I'm assuming they're setting up.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. And it'll be tight because all of those people are great wrestlers.
Mm-hmm. We had the Jericho Appreciation Society victory speech, which I definitely tuned out for this one while Jericho was talking. But then all of a sudden I seen Moxley came out, and then Danielson, Yuta, and William Regal, then Santana, Ortiz, and Eddie Kingston came back, and then they all beat the shit out of Jericho Appreciation Society. And then Regal ended up punching Jericho and ended that little segment there.
Yeah, that shit was tight. It's like, good. William Regal's back in on the action. He ain't taking bumps, but he's throwing punches.
Back. He had the red shit all over his eye from the fireball.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was because of
the wizard, Chris Jericho.
The Wiz.
Did you see he tried to get that shit like patented?
Did he really?
Some shit.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even see that. That's fucking great.
That's mad funny.
Literally using any name he wants.
For real. Yeah, like he had like 3 of them within the last month.
Oh God, for real, dude. The Wizard.
Next, we had the first match in the women's tournament for the Owen Hart Foundation. Yeah. Toni Storm taking on Jamie Hayter. Great match. Storm hit Hayter with what I'm calling the ass blast. It was basically she had Hayter sitting in the corner, and then Toni Storm just comes running full speed, turns at the last second, and just smashes her ass into her face.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called either.
And then after she hit her with that shit, hit her with a DDT. Jamie Hayter tried to escape, rolled out to the ring, and then Toni Storm hit her with another DDT on the outside of the ring, which was nice. Jamie Hayter hit Toni Storm with like it was the rock bottom, but the way she did it on the ring apron.
Yeah, that shit was great.
So like she landed to the outside, and Toni Storm landed back first on the ring apron, which sucked.
Yeah, to me that was like the most impressive thing I saw all night. Just like in terms of just like
because they always say that's the hardest part of the ring, because that's where all the like support beams and shit are.
Yeah, no give.
So that's definitely a hard bump.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, Storm was able to pick up the win with her Storm Zero, which is that like spike power driver that she uses. And she's going to move on, take on the winner of Dr. Britt Baker and whoever the Joker is for the women's bracket.
Nice.
That's this week.
Yep.
Both Jokers matches will be this week.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Then the main event, we had the next Owen Hart Foundation match for the men's side. Jeff Hardy and Darby Allin, who's the craziest motherfucker in the land.
Pretty much match.
This one started typical Darby fashion. Kicked it off with was it the shotgun drop kick?
Yeah.
That knocked Jeff to the outside and then hits him with that like fucking speed and bullet tope suicida that he does.
Yeah, no, he just dives.
After that, like literally right after that, Darby just goes crazy, pulling out chairs, sets up like 6 chairs next to each other on the outside of the ring, which will come into play a little bit down the line. A little later on, obviously, Jeff Hardy's involved, so big ass ladder's coming. And instead of him risking his life doing some crazy shit, it was Darby. They had the ladder, which this ladder was fucking massive.
It was massive. Yeah, it was a fucking
had it set
big
up
boy ladder
in the ring, so it's even higher.
Yeah,
Darby climbs that motherfucker, swanton bombs to the outside on top of Jeff, who's standing next to all those chairs that Darby had set up earlier.
Yeah,
and they just fucking splat on metal folding chairs that gave no give.
None.
Darby literally bounced off the back of a chair, spine first.
Yeah, crazy.
It was bad. It was. I don't know how he walks.
Yo, for real, dog, like that. Oh god.
I don't know how he's walking. That's fucking. Oh, that sucked. And that wasn't even the first. That wasn't even the last bump he took on his back like that.
Nope.
Because he ended up missing the coffin drop on the ring apron, which we just finished saying is the hardest part of the ring. But Jeff, not to be outdone, he fucking misses a swanton bomb off the top rope to the outside onto the fucking steel steps.
Yeah, I was like, it was the steps, right?
Yeah, because Darby moved at the last minute. But Darby was able to actually hit the coffin drop in the ring. But as he's laying on Jeff to pin him, Jeff, the veteran, rolls him up, reverses that pin for his own pin, and steals the win from Darby Allin. So Jeff Hardy moves on to face Adam Cole in round 2, which I also believe they said was going to be Wednesday. I think they're banging out all the matches on Wednesday.
Oh, man, if that's the case, I'm fucking ready.
But yeah. So that was Dynamite.
Dynamite.
And then was Rampage? Yeah, Rampage was an early start this week as well. Yeah, we got 2 weeks of early starts because of hockey. Yeah, because of the hockey playoffs and shit. But Rampage kicked off with a trios match. Death Triangle taking on the Andrade Family Office, which was Butcher, Blade, and Mark Quinn. Mark Quinn's showing that he could still do flippy shit.
Yeah, with
that nice dive he did off the top rope to the outside. Took out Pac and Penta.
He's nasty. I love it.
Pac and Penta hit Phoenix with Pac and Phoenix hit Mark Quinn with the Fear Factor, and then they did a double dive over the top rope.
Yeah,
and took out Butcher and the Blade, and that allowed Pac to set up the Black Arrow, which is probably my favorite top rope finisher right now. The way he fucking
so good.
Spins and that shit's nuts.
Yeah,
I don't know
crazy.
how he does that shit.
Yeah, for real, dog. He gets a mad rotation.
Yeah. But yeah, so Pac hits that for the win. After the match, lights go out. House of Black is standing on the ring apron when the lights come back on. They have a quick little stare down. I believe Malachi Black said in due time or some shit like that. And then the lights go out and they're gone.
Gone.
Mind games.
Not free.
But yeah, so that was that shit. that just reminded me.
What?
I may or may not have some insider knowledge about. I don't know if you've seen an article about the upcoming championship belts.
The
The
trios?
trios belt is rumored to be coming, and then Tony Khan alluded to other belts that he has made that he hasn't said anything about yet.
Huh.
I may or may not have confirmation that there is another belt coming to AEW
Ooh.
that is not a trios belt.
It's not a trios
And
belt.
I may or may have not already seen pictures of it.
What's it called?
I don't know. I don't know if I've seen it.
Oh, pictures of it. That's crazy. Should have those.
Yeah.
That inside scoop will blow up overnight.
I know. I said it. I can't. I can't do it.
You can't do it. You got to protect your source.
But yes, there are new belts coming, and they are made. I did see that.
Nice.
I can confirm.
Hell yeah.
So moving on.
Moving on.
Sean Spears taking on Bear Boulder. It wasn't a squash match, but it was still a quickie.
Yeah.
Bear Boulder got a little bit of offense in, but Sean Spears was surprisingly able. Well, I mean, Sean Spears is still a big dude too.
He's big, right? Yeah.
But he picked up Bear Boulder, who they said was like 3-something in like the fireman's carry, and hit his like C4 finisher, which is basically just like a fireman's carry. What is it called? Like Death Valley Driver, was it? Is that what was that the same move?
I
believe that's the same one.
Yeah.
Maybe mixing them up. But yeah, it was nice move, especially to a big ass dude like Bear Boulder. But yeah, it was basically just a warning to Wardlow. He's calling himself the fucking giant killer and shit. So sending that warning to Wardlow. Next match, I know you were sad. Owen Hart Foundation, round 1 for the women's.
So I didn't even get to see this one. Yeah, I had to work and shit. I was pissed.
Go Riho took an L to Ruby Soho. Soho got the win after hitting like 3 or 4 big moves in a row that only got her 2 counts. And then she hit the Blade Runner finisher that she does to get the actual win. So she moves on and is going to face the winner of Red Velvet and what was supposed to be Hikaru Shida. But they announced that Shida is hurt and can't compete in the tournament. She got hurt in the Philly street fight, which I don't know how true. I don't know if she's really hurt or if this is storyline shit. But she got pulled, and they announced who it was after a quick segment of the Gun Club and the Acclaimed forming a new stable with Billy Gunn. Yeah, they did. It was funny. They did a little skit where Billy was trying to come up with a catchphrase and a hand gesture, and his sons kept trying to pitch the DX shit without saying what it was. And he kept saying no. And then the Acclaim just pitched their shit. And he was like, yeah. It was just mad stupid.
It's fucking tight.
But it was great. But then they all like did the scissoring thing after. It's funny.
Oh, that's great.
They're the new comedy stable.
I'm with it.
Yeah, after that, we had the announcement of who replaced who will be facing Red Velvet because they called out Jade Cargill and the baddies, Red Velvet, Kiera Hogan. And then that's when they revealed that Chris Statlander is replacing Shida. So it's Statlander and Red Velvet for that next matchup. And like I said, whoever wins will take on Ruby Soho. Yeah, I like that. And then, Chris Statlander came back, Dark Stat. She's on her warpath.
Yeah. So yeah, it's great. It's great.
It'll be nice.
Yes, she better win.
Then the main event of Rampage was the TNT Championship, where Scorpio Sky had promised a shot to his former tag team partner, former tag champion partner, Frankie Kazarian.
Yep.
And the way they were playing it made it look like there was some heat between Scorpio Sky and his team of Ethan Page and Dan Lambert over his friendship with Frankie Kazarian. So he ended up going to the ring without them, told them to take the night off, which they weren't happy about because he wanted to make it a one-on-one match with his boy. So they came out, did their thing, great match. Kazarian hit. Did you watch this one? You did.
Yeah, I saw
Remember
most of this one.
The slingshot cutter he hit Scorpio with. But Scorpio landed like on the top of his fucking head.
I didn't think I saw that part.
Oh,
I saw more
Scorpio was like he was on the apron on the outside, and Kazarian like launched him in the ring with the rope, and then caught him midair with the cutter. But the way he landed like on his head.
Wow.
It was nuts. It was a good one.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really good one.
That shit was tight as fuck.
But Kazarian was able to get that. He does a crossface chicken wing like Bob Backlund used to do.
Yeah, dog. That
and
shit was tight.
He had Scorpio Sky locked up in it. Scorpio was fading, and then that's when Dan Lambert came running down to the ring against Scorpio's wishes, distracted the ref. Ethan Page came out, grabbed the belt, and hit Frankie Kazarian with the belt, but Scorpio Sky was unconscious,
right,
and didn't realize what had happened. So when he got hit with the belt, Frankie Kazarian rolled over. Scorpio Sky landed on top of him, but it was only a 2 count. And then Scorpio Sky was able to hit his TKO for the actual finish and get the win, which is the TKO is basically like I think it's like a self cutter kind of thing. And then after the match, he tried to shake his boy's hand after what he thought was a nice, clean, fair match. And Frankie Kazarian told him what happened. So he got all up in Ethan Page's face, like, "Did you do it? Did you do it?" Ethan Page went all psycho, started screaming at him, spitting in his face, saying, "Yeah, I did it for the team." And so he asked him whose team he was on. And that's when Scorpio Sky went heel again.
Yeah.
And hit Frankie Kazarian with the belt. And did he start stomping him? I don't remember if he started stomping him or not, but Sammy Guevara and Ty Conti, who were at ringside, ended up jumping up, getting in the ring and chasing them off. So that was that.
Yeah.
Scorpio Sky's evil again, or confirmed to be evil again.
Hell yeah. As soon as I got off work, I jumped on the Xbox and watched that last bit of Rampage with Cortez.
Yeah, shit was cool.
Very.
Yeah, I think that might be the last of the early Rampages for now.
I think it is, yeah.
But yeah, we'll see if that schedule changes.
I hope so, because that shit is it's kind of whack. Especially because of hockey.
Yeah, the Bruins are out. I don't care.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, fuck it. Celtics made it through. I wanted to talk about that so bad last night. Just was not happening. Shit happens. Just like thanking you for watching the motherfucking Minority Sports Report Wrestling Edition. You can follow us all collectively at TMS Report. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you hit the bell icon. Skame, where can I follow you, my good sir?
Follow me at Skame666.
Follow me. I am at The Beatnik. We'll be back next week for the holes and the balls.